Welcome to PBM's Video Entertainment, and welcome back to another episode of Thomas and Friends Import Reviews. In this video, we're going to be talking about My First Thomas with Percy. So, without further ado, let's jump into the history of My First Thomas with Percy. So, My First Thomas with Percy was originally released in Japan back in December 17th of 2008 by Sony Creative Products Incorporated. Then on September 3rd of 2009, it was finally released in Australia, distributed by ABC for Kids. And it could also be found in these two multi-packs as well. And now we got the history part out of the way, let's jump into my copy of My First Thomas with Percy. Alright, we will now jump into my copy of My First Thomas with Percy. And once again, just like with My First Thomas with Thomas and My First Thomas with James, I have them in this 5-disc set, so we're going to take a look at this once again. So here we have the My First Thomas title card, Thomas and Friends logo, and here we have a nice front post art of Thomas, 40 Adventures, and it's a 5-disc set, ABC for Kids, rated G in Australia, and here's the spine. And the back, it includes My First Thomas with Percy. And here we have a promo shot of Percy at the back. Hit Entertainment. And just like with all the Australian DVDs, it is Region 4. And here's disc, squished up version of the Australian DVD case. Like, basically this is a squished up version of the front post art of the single Australian DVD case of My First Thomas with Percy. Here it is. And once again, I really like the inside artwork. It's pretty awesome. And now we will jump into the menu tour for My First Thomas with Percy. Alright, we have now jumped into the menu tour for My First Thomas with Percy. So, the options, same as always, play all and episode selection. Let's go to episode selection, like we always do. So, our episodes are Trouble in the Shed, Percy Runs Away, Percy and the Signal, Percy and Harold, and Woolly Bear, and all of those are narrated by Ringo Starr. And next we have Percy's Promise, Thomas, Percy and the Dragon, and Put Upon Percy. And those 3 episodes are narrated by Michael Angelis. And that's it for the menu tour for My First Thomas with Percy. Now let's jump to my review and thoughts on My First Thomas with Percy. So overall, do I recommend My First Thomas with Percy? The answer to that is, well, same answer just like with every other My First Thomas DVD that I'm reviewing. Basically, if Percy's your favorite character or if he's one of your favorite characters, feel free to buy this. And or if Ringo Starr and Michael Angelis are your favorite narrators, then feel free to pick this one up. But of course, if Percy's not your favorite character, then you don't have to get this. I mean, well, Percy's a fan favorite, so how can you not love Percy? And or also, if Percy's your favorite character, but if you're not a fan of Ringo Starr or Michael Angelis at all, then you might as well get the US DVD copy of Best of Percy on VHS or DVD. Even though there is one episode on Best of Percy that has a Ringo Starr episode, while the rest are George Carlin. Yeah. Anyways, that about wraps up this video. See y'all next time. Bye.